I'd like to thank all of you for coming out to these BGS 9.5's funeral, especially those of you who are tuning in from all over the world. It means so much to all of us, and I know it would make them so happy to see that you're all here. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is going to be a short and sweet video. As you can tell, we're going to be cracking these two bad boys to slot them right into the GX binder. Super happy about this because these are impossible to find in raw mint condition. So we're going to be adding huge staples into my GX collection today. Alright, so we have the cyber end. So the reason I'm cracking these guys is because nobody would sell me minty copies. Everybody thinks I'm what they call a raw hunter, which is somebody who tries to grade PSA 10s and then sells them. And although I do that, that's not my intention with these guys. So unfortunately, we have to go backwards. The reason I'm not worried about the cards here is because there's that plastic cover on them. So the second one will be much smoother, I promise. All right, so there's the card real quick. Oh, that made a mess. All right, so we have to take it out and examine the condition, and hopefully it is in gem mint condition. Now, I got these for a pretty reasonable price. Perfect. Gem mint condition. I'm gonna get this in my GX binder. I believe he goes right in here. So it does have some excess corner right here, but I don't care because that's factory. Like a lot of these have that, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. As long as there's no like actual playware. The moment we've all been waiting for. All right, now it's time for the Raviel. Now this one I think is significantly more expensive just because it's inherently a rarer card, but I need this one too, so it is what it is. Bad boy out. Boom. All right, now this one, I actually had no part in grading, so I do hope that it's actually gem mint and not just a fluke gem. The cyber end, I had a lot more to do with. Like I saw that one get pack pulled. It was a lot easier for me to open. This one, however, I have not seen. So here's to hoping that BGS is a solid grading company. Here's the moment of truth. So it does have some waxing on the back. I'm not sure if that's factory or looking at it now, I can definitely say that there is some playware. Oh, unfortunately, this is not good enough to go in the binder. That's really unfortunate. Just has a little too much scratches, like right there, for example. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks pretty good otherwise, though. It's gonna be a placeholder until I get another pack fresh Raviel. But yeah, there's that. So let's get this one in the binder. Let's take a look at my updated GX collection. You guys have seen most of these. Ignore this one, by the way. This was like a defective binder, so I just ended up using it for myself instead of selling it to somebody. This is the Gardner Walnut binder. You can pick these up down in the description. This binder is totally class. I have been getting amazing feedback on it, and I'm really happy that you guys are just as pleased as I am. So this is Soul the Duelist. I had this one complete, I believe, the last time that I showed showed you guys my GX binder, I don't think there was any new additions. However, it was in that 2x2 binder. It is now in a 3x3. I think it just looks a lot better. I think the cards look a lot cleaner. This is the 3x3 layout. I put one here and I put one here because there's actually 25 ultis and then there's gonna be 2 left over because it's 27 slots, right? So I just put the 2 pack arts right here. And then here we have Rise of Destiny. This was also complete the last time I showed you guys. Also complete. Flaming Eternity. I believe this was also done. I don't believe there was anything that is missing here. I'm pretty sure it was TLM that I was incomplete on, but this is Flaming Eternity. This is where there was a lot of updates. So I added in Ancient Gear Golem, Wing Karibo. These are like pack fresh minty. Like let me show you the condition real quick, just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like check this out. Like these are mint, very clean specimens. Very happy to have added these to the collection, and that goes for pretty much everything in TLM. Like everything here is perfect. There might be some centering issues, like for example here or the Doriado, but I don't really care too much about centering. These are not gonna ever be graded, so it doesn't really matter. I just need the condition to be not played with, right? Now the only flaw, and I don't know if you guys have spotted it already, but this guy I realized is an unlimited copy, and it has been driving me crazy. So if any of you have pulled this card and it is in pack fresh condition and you guys want like PSA 9 pricing, let me know. I'll pick it up from you. I really need it in order to complete the TLM first edition collection. Again, you have some booster packs here. I don't have a second TLM unfortunately, so still working on that. If you have a wrapper that you want to get rid of, I'll slot it in here. Here's Cybernetic Revolution. This one is a little bit more difficult to acquire because the boxes are just so much more expensive. However, I did get a lot of it completed. This was not there the last time we talked. I don't think Bubbleman was. I obviously didn't have Cyber End Dragon, so that's completed. Cyber Twin, I don't think that was there. Neither was UFOroid, but correct me if I'm wrong. Everything else here is North American. This was European. I had to swap that, get rid of it. Now it's North American. Same with Skyscraper. These two were European before, so I had to get rid of those. And then the only card I'm obviously missing is Cyber Dragon. Unfortunately, this card is so expensive and nobody would sell me a pack fresh copy, so yeah, they'd rather grade it. And I understand. So what I'm gonna have to do is basically look out for somebody pulling an off-center Cyber Dragon, them sending it in to get graded, get PSA 9, and then I'll buy that off of them and I'll slot it in here. But yeah, that's pretty much Cybernetic Revolution. So happy to be almost done this. Checked off like the biggest card in this set, and I'm very happy about that, man. Like I'm so glad I have this now. So that's Cybernetic Revolution. And then Elemental Energy, I'm missing the big guys. I'm missing Rampart Blaster, I'm missing Shining Flare Wingman, as well as Wild Edge. However, I am also missing randomly Rapid Fire Magician. I have not been able to find this card in mint condition. And then I'm also missing Pot of Avarice, and that's because this card was so playable that yeah, I just can't find it. So if you have like a really minty copy of these, definitely hit me up. I'm willing to trade a lot and I'm willing to pay premium as well, but they do have to be pack fresh mint. Like I don't want any scratches, I don't want any playware whatsoever. Centering, I don't care about. This is an ultra rare. I put it in as a slot holder, but I am missing this in ultimate rare. And VWXYZ, I remember this was a European ulti. Glad I swapped that out. I don't believe I had Cyber Blader the last time that we talked as well. But yeah, this is done. Missing a wrapper for that. And then we have Shadow of Infinity, the last set that I intend to like go really hard on collecting, just because that's the last of the GX era that I really care about. I might collect the other stuff if it falls in my lap, but at the moment, like I'm just going hard at these sets. Now I'm missing Uriah, Hammond, and I'm also missing Raviel, although I have it here. Like you guys saw, this is not, you know, pack fresh condition, so I do need to replace this. I'm also missing Cyber Laser Dragon in pack fresh condition. Everything else here is like mint, and the one that I'm actually most proud of is Treeborn Frog, because this card is like impossible to find in mint condition. The guy I picked this up from, he pulled it himself, and I paid like near mint pricing for this. The guy sold it to me for near mint, so I'm super stoked about that. So happy to have this. It is like flawless condition, like PSA 10. So happy to get this. These two right here are are also really nice. Very hard to find in mint condition. If you are astute, you should be seeing some issues here. This card right here, this card right here, this card right here are all European prints, and I need to get rid of them. If you have these in mint condition, first edition North American, let me know. I'm very interested. I definitely need them for my collection. I'm also missing a couple of random ones for Shadow of Infinity. This is one of those sets where I could not find a collector that has everything. I believe this is Goblin out of the Frying Pan or something like that, and I don't remember what this one is, but if you guys can remind me, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's Shadow of Infinity. And then here I have Strike of Neos, some random alties, some Light of Destruction. These are stuff that have been pulled, like, you know, throughout my collecting years, and I just never bothered to grade them or anything like that. These are not like packed fresh condition, unfortunately. They're just extras. These are all for sale or trade. Like, if you guys are looking to complete your sets, these are not mint. And like, you see this is a European one. This is why I swapped it for an NA one, and then I realized that the NA one is unlimited. But yeah, these are European, so if you're interested in these, I'm happy to swap for anything here that I'm missing. Okay, like anything here I'm down to trade. Like, even if the value goes in your direction, I totally don't care if your cards are minty. This is Dark Revelation 4. I pulled this with my wife, so I just stash it in here. And then these are just some extras. Yeah. Unlimited Doriado, and then just some random stone ones that are not minty enough. Like, they're not in that section over there where it's like packed fresh mint. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of these, definitely hit me up. I would be more inclined to trade. I'm not really interested in selling unless like it's like this where I have 3 of them. Then I could sell you, and that's fine. These are like light play near mint or very light play near mint. And it's not TCG player near mint, by the way. It's like my near mint, which is like PSA 8, maybe 9. Okay. But yeah, I definitely need these guys. Let me know if you have them, especially like these cheaper ones and these euros. Like, if you have North American copies and you want to swap for euros, happy to do it. Okay. But yours have to be mint. Anyway, that's it for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can pick up your own Garden of Binders. I make these myself. You guys know the quality is going to be there. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.